What's up, everybody? It's the modern day prophet here to do another video. And this video is going to be called For the Ukraine Supporters and the Trump Haters, What Happens if Russia Uses Nuclear Weapons? And that's what this video is going to be about because I can't think of a situation more important in the world right now. And before I even go forward with the video, I want to ask a couple of questions. Is there anybody that understands how this situation with Russia and Ukraine could lead to World War III? That's the first question. The next question is, do you understand what World War III means? Do you understand that World War III means nuclear war? Do you understand that nuclear war means life, the end of life as we know it, or just the end of life? Do y'all realize how serious this situation is? Now, I remember years ago when I first heard about it and I knew that we were giving military support to Ukraine against Russia, the first thought that popped in my head was World War III. I was thinking, man, this is going to lead to World War III. And I can't even tell y'all how irresponsible it was for us to give Ukraine military support. I can't even tell y'all how irresponsible that is. And it just goes to show that we haven't had any real leadership as it pertains to this situation. And thank God we have a leader finally who's intelligent enough to show some real leadership. And that's President Trump. And I am with him 100% in this situation because this guy Zelensky, I don't know if he's a moron or if he's just a highly irresponsible person. I don't think he has any idea what this can lead to. And I think Donald Trump does know what it can lead to, which is why he's cut off military support to them, thank God. And let me tell y'all this, I don't care if you like Donald Trump, I don't care if you hate Donald Trump. If you care about being alive, if you care about watching your kids grow older, if you care about watching your family survive, then I would suggest everybody gather around President Trump in this particular situation. And everybody needs to support Donald Trump, President Trump, in this particular situation. And no, I'm not a crazed Trump supporter. I don't agree about these tariffs, to be honest. I got a problem with these tariffs, just to be honest. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the situation with Ukraine and Russia and what it can lead to, what that situation can lead to. This is no joke, people. This is no video game. This is not no romance novel. This ain't the movies. This is real life. And this real life situation could get real ugly real quick and set up all of the pieces around the world for World War III. You know, a lot of you are worried about Armageddon or the end of the world. No, God ain't going to destroy the world. It's going to be humans that end up destroying the world. Why do you think we have all of these nuclear weapons, which I happen to be totally against? I believe in an absolute eradication uh, and destruction of these weapons. I would love to see every single nuclear weapon totally eliminated from the earth. They represent nothing but destruction, the worst kind of destruction. And that's where we're headed if this situation gets out of control. So it's not that I'm against Ukraine or even against Russia or support Ukraine or support Russia. I support this stupid war coming to an end before it leads to something. It leads to the worst thing I can think of: the end of the earth, the end of the world, the end of humanity, the end of all life. So I'm for this war coming to an end, which is why I really have a problem with Zelensky, because I just heard him say the other day that this war is going to go on for a lot longer. It's going to go on for a long time. Which brings me back to the title of the video. What happens if Russia drops a nuke on Ukraine? Drops a couple of nukes on Ukraine. What happens then? Because I've also heard about how Europe, or they're consolidating their support around Ukraine. What is Europe going to do if Russia drops a nuclear weapon on Ukraine? What is England going to do? What is France going to do? What is Germany going to do? What is Spain going to do? Are they going to confront Russia? So it's a terrible situation because either A, they're going to look for us to get involved, which we shouldn't, because nuclear war between the United States and Russia, that's it. That's the end of the story right there. That's a wrap. That's it. It's over for the whole world. So what happens now if you do nothing at all? Now you're setting the precedent of people using nuclear weapons. Now I know, yeah, we use them in Japan. We use an atomic weapon. I'm aware. And for all of the people who were thinking about the Iraq War and the Afghanistan War, I was totally against those wars. They was bullshit wars we never should have been a part of. I think President G.W. Bush is the worst president we've ever had. Y'all people hate Trump. The same way some of y'all feel about Trump is the same way I feel about George W. Bush. So I understand, but I'm not in favor of war at any time, to be honest, unless the security of the world is threatened. I'm not in favor of war under any other circumstances other than that. So yeah, I wasn't in favor of the Iraq War, the Afghanistan War. I'm not in favor of this war with Russia and Ukraine. And like I said, if it gets out of control, see, this is the thing. Ukraine is not going to beat Russia. So I'm not really sure what the point of the war even is. And if Russia gets tired of playing with them and really decides, okay, we're going to put an end to it, what can anybody do to stop Russia? And even if we could stop Russia, what is that going to lead to? Do y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all see how serious this situation is? What if China gets involved? This needs to come to an end immediately. I'm all for President Trump cutting off all military support to Ukraine. This dumbass president in Ukraine, man, like I said, hopefully he'll get replaced. Hopefully the people will get sick of his nonsense. And Europe need to wake the hell up. All of these countries in Europe need to wake up. Because like I said, if something was to go to that level, what are they going to do? So they might want to think really hard about what they're supporting right now and who they're supporting right now. And like I said, if you want the world to come to an end, then hey, we just need to stay on the current course. If you want to see your families die and your friends die and your businesses go up in smoke and people starving to death, radiation poison, the ones that survive, if that's what y'all want, then we need to stay on this course. But that's not what I want. I'm the modern day prophet, and that's not what I want. And yeah, that I don't even know I should even keep going with it, because I'm hoping that I made the point. No, unless you want nuclear war, which is World War III, which is, like I said, the world cannot withstand World War III. If World War III happens, that's the end of everything as we know it, or the end of everything. And that's what this situation with Ukraine and Russia can lead to. The pieces are all there to be set up. Thank God we have somebody with some leadership that's trying to do something about it. Because I think Trump sees it the exact same way I see it, that I'm seeing it. And thank God because to be honest, Kamala Harris didn't do anything. Joe Biden wasn't there that long when it kicked off. But I'm thinking he's the one who started the American supporting Ukraine militarily. And this ain't even about a Democrat or a Republican thing. This ain't a conservative or liberal thing. This is about us wanting to stay alive thing and not wanting our world to be destroyed thing. I'm independent. I've been an independent my entire life. I've never been a part of the Republican or the Democrat Party. Never. Never want to be a part of either of their parties. I'm independent. And I choose to believe what I want to believe when I want to believe it. There's not a human being alive that can affect my way of thinking. I'm going to think what I think, and nobody can influence the modern day prophet. Nobody. Like I said, I support Trump 100% in a situation with Ukraine and Russia, but I don't support him with the tariffs. I don't have to go along with things just because. And that's what I encourage all of you to do, to use your heads and think for yourselves. Think for yourselves what is going to happen if this situation with Russia and Ukraine gets out of hand. Think about it for yourselves. Think about think about it for yourselves what World War III means and nuclear war means. Can y'all imagine it? I can. I'm just imagining the earth in a brown and orange color, smoke emanating everywhere. Destroyed. Done. And I don't want to see that happen. You know, I can talk about a whole lot of things, but I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm just going to say that in terms of this Russia and Ukraine situation, regardless of how you feel about the president or anything else, we need to give him all our support in bringing an end to that situation. All of us, every single person in this country and around the world, needs to be in favor of ending this situation with Russia and Ukraine. It's just that simple. Like I said, I'm going to repeat the title one more time. What happens if Russia uses nuclear weapons? What's the future of the world after that? And I'm going to leave it at that. Excuse me. Please like the video. Please post your thoughts, comments if they're intelligent. I'm emphasizing if they're intelligent, because if they're not, I'm just going to delete your comment and block you from the channel. That's a promise. If you're a troll who got nothing better to do, looking for attention, want to pop up on my channel with some stupid shit, I will delete your comment, block you from the channel, never hear from you again. But if you have something intelligent to say, by all means, post your comments. Like I said, I don't want to see World War III happen. I don't even know if many of you are even aware of how serious this situation is. And hopefully, if you weren't, I just brought some awareness to you, hopefully. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you all for watching this video. I love you all. Peace.